in. Hello, everybody. Let me turn the music down so you can actually hear me. Hello, everybody. It's your Thursday Polygon. And we're here with a very special guest and a very special casual stream. Hello.
Hello.
Well, let's do introductions. Hi, I'm Patrick Gill. I'm a video producer here at Polygon.com.
Hi, I'm Toussaint. I am an associate curation editor at Polygon.com.
So everybody else on the video team is out at a shoot today. So, I mean, I see Jenna in the chat, so I guess Jenna is just playing hooky on us. Everybody please shame Jenna. Let's get a big Jenna is a slacker going in the chat, please. No, don't do that. Jenna works so very hard. She was at a shoot today in the office. But yes, that's right. She is a known rascal. So yeah, today's me and Toussaint, and we're going to talk about anime, which is, I think, a topic that like comes up on our streams pretty often. Just when we either talk about beverages or foods or the anime that we're trying to watch. So you write about anime for the website. You curate anime information for the website.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes. So I am plugged into the matrix, as it were. I am deep in the anime. So if you need any recs, just let me know.
Well, I think that's one thing that I want to get out of this stream is I'll make up a little list here.
All right.
And I will fill this list out with things that Patrick actually needs to watch anime-wise. But as we get started, what's anime?
Yeah.
How long have you been an anime guy?
Oh, man. That is, I'd have to say since junior high, probably from before that. Like, I've been an anime fan since I was watching DBZ on the Spanish language channel. I cannot speak Spanish, but like, I come from that generation where I was just like, look, this is what's on right now. And like, and it doesn't matter if it's in a different language. It's like, if you're going to watch it, you're going to watch it. So yeah. And obviously I came up like watching Toonami and like streaming anime like during high school. So yeah, I'm a longtime anime fan.
Nice. I want to read more writing about Dragon Ball in Latin America. Like, I lived in Texas for a little while, and it was just, and I lived close enough to the border that I picked up Mexican TV stations.
Yes.
I remember I was watching Dragon Ball GT like in 1999 or something, like 5 or 6 years before they localized that for American markets. Because Dragon Ball was and I Dr. Slump and stuff. I would see like a lot of deep cuts that just didn't get localized over here for much longer. It was really cool. All right, sorry, I'm almost done making my anime list here. I'm moving very slowly.
No problem.
Where's the font size? Hey chat, where's the font size? Okay. Created my list of animes that I'm going to have to watch.
Okay.
And we'll update this as we need to.
Just from this past season, not like all the anime that you need to watch.
No, you got to tell me about Astro Boy. Tell me which are the best episodes.
I wouldn't be able to tell you that. Are you talking about like the original Astro Boy, or are you talking about like the 2003? Like,
they did the 2003 Astro Boy?
They did a remake of Astro Boy that like aired on Toonami. That was really, really cool. That is only apparently is only available on like DVD. It's not streaming anywhere. I have it on DVD. That's all I know. Yeah.
Have you seen? Sorry, we're just chit-chatting before we get into animes. Have you seen the new Lupin, the 3D animated one?
No, I haven't, but I've heard really great things about it. I really want to watch it.
It's so good. It's really, really fun. If you get a chance, like, absolutely check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're here on Polygon.com. We got the website open. Hit me with the must animes of this coming year.
The must animes of this coming year, or this past season?
This past season. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
This past season. No problem. So I guess Pride of Place the anime to watch this season has to be Spy Family, spelled Spy X Family. Don't ask me what the X stands for. I can't tell you. It's the same. It's the same thing for like Hunter x Hunter. You know, Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, Spy Family is definitely the darling of the spring anime season. It basically is this Mr. and Mrs. Smith type action comedy where a spy has to infiltrate into a neighboring country in order to defuse the makings of a war between that country and his country. And the only way, part of his mission is to basically attend this meeting that is going to be attended by one of the main architects of this war. But the catch is that the meeting takes place at a school, a prestigious school, and he needs to have a family. But he is a bachelor, so he has to basically put together a fake family with a child and a wife within like a week's time, I believe so. And he actually manages to do it. But the catch is that his wife is actually an assassin who goes by the alias of a Thorn Princess. And the little girl that he adopted is a telepath. So the telepathic girl knows that he is a spy and that her adopted mom is an assassin. And so basically she's trying to be on her best behavior to like not have to like go back to the orphanage and also to like keep her family together. So yeah, it's like it's a found family sort of bit. And like, you know, the main character, he's just like, he's never had a family before, and so he's not used to relying on other people, and he's just growing to sort of like have feelings for them in the way that you would have a family. They're not just a fake family to him. But it's relatively easy early goings for like the first 4 episodes right now. But it is absolutely worth watching. If you're cracking about that, you're gonna love watching Spy Family.
This looks so cool.
It is.
I just saw the scene where he pulls the pin out of a grenade and puts it onto somebody's finger like a wedding ring.
Yes, that's his wife. That's his wife, York. Yeah. That's the point where like I think they, without saying anything, they realize that neither one of them is normal. And that maybe like this situation is the best for both of them. They don't say I'm a spy, you're an assassin. It's just like, you know, maybe you got things going on, I got things going on. Let's try to make this work. Yeah.
This rips. Like, what's the blend in this of like comedy to family stuff to like action? Like, would you call this like an action anime, or is this mostly just like a slice, like a family romp?
I would say that this is a family romp with generous like samples of really cool action.
Nice. And who's this one by? Do you know the studio, like, or other work that they've done, or is this? I
believe that it's a co-production between Wit Studio and Cloverworks. And Wit Studio being, you know, one of the original studios that worked on Attack on Titan and Cloverworks. I am trying to place a title to one of their works. I'm blanking right now.
That's okay.
But yeah.
Seashell in the chat says my favorite genre of media is man who reluctantly acquires child.
Yes,
that is a good genre.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, they did My Dress Up Darling from last season.
Gotcha.
They've done Promised Neverland too. So yeah.
Popping on another trailer. Yeah. God, I love it when an anime is just willing to draw a really weird looking guy.
Absolutely. You need a weird looking guy. You need at least one weird looking guy per anime. It's like, that's how you know it's solid.
Okay, a good spit take. Are you able to see the stream, Toussaint, of what I'm watching?
Let me see. I'll watch the stream right now. Yes.
Yeah, if you click in Discord, you can see my window share.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lloyd Forger. His name is Lloyd Forger. Like, that's not really a good alias, but whatever. It's anime.
All right, this assassin wife. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. doing diplomacy on a baby. Okay.
Yeah, and that's Anya, the telepath. Her reactions are just so funny, and she loves peanuts.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks fun.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Is that a Crunchyroll joint? Is that a Netflix? Where can I see that?
Yes, it is. It's a Crunchyroll anime. You can stream it from there. Not a Crunchyroll anime, but you can stream it on Crunchyroll. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. And it's a 2-core, which means that it's going to be at least, I want to say, at least a minimum of 24 episodes.
Okay.
I mean, 24 episodes. So yeah.
Boom. All right, that's on the list. That one makes it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
what
next
else we got?
up,
What's good?
Next up, let's see. I'm trying to think of like what is the least commitment that you have to put into this. Like there's like Kaguya-sama Love is War season 3, which you don't necessarily have to watch season 1 and 2, but you should because it's really good, and that's why it has a season 3.
What is Kaguya-sama Love is War?
Kaguya-sama Love is War is basically an anime where it is these two students at an upper crust university and stuff, right? Like a high school, like a training school, right?
Uh-huh.
And they both come from very prestigious families, and they both have feelings for one another. But the thing is that they were raised with such an amount of pride that they will never actually admit their feelings to one another because they're so immature. And so there is this like a game between them unofficially where one is trying to have the other profess their love for the other so that person then has power in that relationship.
This is so toxic.
I know it's so toxic. It's like the Winston Churchill like quote of the life. It's like relationships aren't about love. Relationships are about power. It's hilarious. It's very, very well animated. It has been awesome so far this season. I love it. Yeah.
So this looks like it is the kind of like slow burn anime that would just bounce off of my idiot skull.
Yeah.
It looks like it rewards paying attention over several.
Oh, not necessarily.
Really?
I mean,
okay.
It's really more of like there's like little vignettes in like every single episode. Just like all their supporting like characters are like they get caught up in the mix. Mm-hmm. It's a very fun comedy anime. It's nice to see like the emotional evolution of these characters as they sort of mature into their own feelings. But really, the comedy is the main appeal here. Yeah, laser death beam.
Okay, that does look good.
Yeah.
I do love one of those. What else? What else do I got to look out for?
Let's see. What else you gotta look out for? You gotta look out for Ya Boy Kongming. Ya Boy Kongming. Okay, so let me tell you what this premise is. All right, Kongming was a Chinese strategist. Oh, you're gonna put on the OP? The OP is a banger. This is the whole reason why I even know about this anime.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, this OP went viral. So this anime is about the Chinese strategist Kongming, who died during the Three Kingdoms period of like Chinese history, and then is reincarnated in present day Shibuya, Japan on Halloween. So he believes that he has died and he has gone to hell initially. Because everybody's dressed up in a costume, you don't know. And he ends up going to a club that he thinks is the underworld, and he meets a bartender slash singer named, her name escapes me right now. I'm so terrible with names. But she's a very good singer, and he is so charmed by this person. And then when he finally realizes that it's not hell, it's just the future, and he has nothing else to do, like he's been reborn in a more peaceful time, so to speak, that he then chooses to become her strategist slash manager to help this girl become a pop idol. And like that's what it's basically taking from like Chinese military history and applying those tactics to the cutthroat world of social media marketing and how to like make sure that your client is able to attend a festival and everything. It's awesome.
Holy
He also wears a
shit.
tracksuit. He's very
Oh
fashionable.
my god, this is the easiest sell so far. This is
You
conceptually
haven't
so
even
strong.
watched the OP yet, Pete. You haven't even watched the OP yet, Pat.
Oh god, all right, here we go. Here we go.
It's a bop. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Smooth with it.
He's just dancing down the alley. Recall correctly, this is a cover of a Hungarian song, like a Hungarian like pop song from 2014.
Yes.
Yes! You need to watch this anime!
The horse. Oh.
Yes.
Man, that looks so... I love just a... That's one thing that I feel like anime... Maybe just because maybe more anime gets made than American animated shows, but just the thing
absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
take such a fucking strong concept, like such an abstract, weird concept, and then you just see it to its logical conclusions. There's that one on Netflix that somebody told me about now that is just about like a philosopher gets transported to a bathhouse, or he's jumping through time and like studying the bathhouses.
I think it's Termai Rome Nove. That's what it is. That's the name of it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's like a bathhouse designer who gets transported to modern day Japan with bathhouse technology and then takes it back and then claims it as his own in order to like build his own bathhouses. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's so good. That's so good, man. Okay, this is an enthusiastic addition to my list. Your boy Coming.
Absolutely.
Very excited about that.
Let's see.
Sisyphus says anime is better than any other medium of just leading into a concept so hard.
It's true. It's true. They really commit to it. So my next recommendation that you might like. I gotta ask, have you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yes. Love it.
Okay. You have watched that. Okay, so this anime is a new original series from the director of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, okay, from Yasuhiro Iri. It's called Healer Girl, and it's a very relatively low-stakes, easygoing slice-of-life anime about a trio of girls who are training to become healers, and they heal people through the power of song.
All right.
So they basically just like sing to people, and that is a power they have to heal people.
So this is, wait, did you say this is the writer or the studio? How is this related to
From the director.
Okay, cool.
Of that, yeah.
These are really cute character designs.
Oh yeah.
Morgan says, it's from last season, but I strongly recommend Futsal Boys if anybody's into sports anime. I don't know anything about that, Morgan. What is that?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple people in the chat talking about Ranking of Kings now, and I have no idea.
Yes, you absolutely need to watch Ranking of Kings.
All right, hang on,
You absolutely need to watch Ranking of Kings.
Oh, I've seen this little kid.
It was one of our best animes of like last year and this year.
Oh, I'm already friggin' charmed.
It's Boji. Who doesn't love Boji?
So here's my thing with anime is like you gotta like. For Pat to get hooked in, I need to like see some cool martial arts stuff happen quickly, or somebody punch somebody through something, or I need to see a weird little guy. And I saw a weird little guy in the first second of this one, and I'm loving it.
And there's also cool martial stuff in here too.
Really?
It's not apparent in the trailer. Oh no, he powers up. He powers up.
Fuck yes. Oh my god. His little face.
Yes.
Yes.
Boji is best boy.
How he's suplexing a tiger.
Yep. And a lot of the people who worked on this show also worked on Attack on Titan.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's where the fight scenes really come in. It's like it's very impressive. It looks like a storybook, but like it gets pretty fast and loose. It's awesome.
I love the art style. The art style in that reminds me of like stuff that I used to see when I was like a kid. Like it reminds me of the art style reminds me of the Bible anime. Have you ever seen the Bible anime?
I don't think which Bible anime? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Bible anime.
I'm thinking about the one where it's like a magical house that like goes back in time. I think it's technically like an isekai because it's like this weird doctor and these two kids and their robot, and they travel around between. They go to Bible stories and stuff. Hang on, let me pull up this show.
I've never heard of this before. I'm actually really curious. It's like sounds like anime Veggie Tales. Oh, Superbook. Superbook.
Yeah. Everybody in chat who thinks I was making this shit up, nah.
That's a deep cut. Let me look this up. This is 1981. This is 1981. The series chronicled the events of the Bible's Old and New Testament in its 52 episode run.
Yeah, I think I saw like on a VHS tape, probably like 1989 or 1990 in like a basement of a church.
Anime is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anime is universal.
Anyways, hang on. I got to write down
this.
Yeah, no, this kicks ass. Let me write down Ranking of Kings because that is super exciting to me. I know that's not technically on our upcoming list or our last season list, but
nah,
that is an urgent watch for me. All right.
Have you watched Mob Psycho 100?
Yes, not the second. Wait. I'm trying to think. I've definitely done the entire first season and maybe the second season. How many seasons are out for that one?
There are 2 seasons presently out, but there's a 3rd season that is slated to come out this year. Mm-hmm. It's already been announced that next week there's supposed to be a announcement on Thursday because that is the in-universe birthday for Mob. And I think that if I were a betting man, I would say that the third season will be coming out this summer.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Will probably be coming out this summer. By summer, I mean July, because anime seasons work in quarters.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically, summer anime does not begin until July, but there's summer anime. No.
I'm looking at the trailer from season 2 to see if I've seen this one. I don't think I have.
Yeah. Season 2 was great.
Yeah, I need to watch season 2. Season 1 was incredible. I weeped so many times during season 1 of this show.
Oh, it's so good.
So funny. So sweet. Maybe I have seen this.
The director for Mob Psycho, I think he's one of the directors, lead director, Yuzo Tachikawa, is like one of my favorite anime directors. He's done Death Parade, which was really good, and he did another anime a couple of years ago. I think might have been 2020. It's called Decadence, which is really, really good. Absolute, like, mind flip. It's awesome.
No.
Same writer as Mob Psycho 100, I believe, too. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But this is an original anime.
Nice. Oh, that looks so cool.
I wonder if this trailer will show the big twist, will hint at the big twist of this series, which I will not spoil. And nobody in the chat, if you've seen this, please do not spoil it, because like it's worth just watching the first episode, and the second episode.
Okay.
It doesn't waste a lot of time in getting to the twist.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pause it there. I love these character designs. This looks so sick. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Pat's anime list. I'm going off the beaten path here. I know that we were gonna talk about last season stuff, but I'm just making a full list of stuff that I need to watch. Okay, there we go.
I'm happy to just like riff and just like give you more stuff to watch.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
God, Ranking of Kings. I'm still thinking about how much I loved those little character designs. I love is it Studio? Not Bones. The people who did like the firefighter anime. I just love their like weird.
Fire Force?
No. It was the one that was a movie.
Promare. You mean Studio Trigger?
Studio Trigger. I love their character designs so much.
Yeah.
And I love anime where they get weird with the character designs.
Yeah.
Mob is great at that too, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, and that's by Trigger, is it?
Yeah. No, that's by Bones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger is the studio that was founded by Hiroyuki Imayashi, who was the director of Tengon Toppo Gurren Lagann for Gainax. And you can definitely see that, like the DNA of that series is very much woven into everything that Trigger has done. I'm not sure if you've watched SSS Gridman. If you've watched SSS Gridman, have you watched the name?
I have not watched that.
It's fantastic. It's like it's directed by another director, not Yo Yoshinari or Hiroyuki Imayashi, who are like the main people who like direct anime at Trigger. It's basically taking this old tokusatsu live action series that was called Gridman, but I think it aired in the 90s as Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, and the cyber was spelled with an S because, of course, it was the 90s.
Yep.
Like, you know. But yeah, this series is absolutely wonderful. They did a sequel series called SSS Dynazion, and they're going to be doing a crossover between those two series in the future in a feature-length film.
Thick. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really good. You absolutely should put this on your list.
Man, anime openings are absolutely one of the hypest
They're
things
insane!
ever created.
They're incredible!
I think the thing about Mob that blew me away, and maybe you have some like information on how animation gets made, but like the thing that blew me away about Mob was how often like the animation in episodes like rose to that level, rose to like the anime opening level of just like,
oh, absolutely,
just yeah, like what makes some studios able to pull that off and other ones, is it just budget?
It's not budget. I would say, like, you know, when people talk about the quality of like animes respective to one another, it always like boils down to budget, but it's not usually that. It's more of like the logistics of production, because like you've said before, like there's a whole lot of anime being produced right now, and most of the staff who works on anime are freelancers, are people that take on contracts with studios and like follow productions to like the beginning and end. And sometimes like the reason why there's a discrepancy between one season and another season in regards to the amount of detail, the quality of the animation, is simply because like the staff, their contract ran out, and now they're with another studio or another team working on a whole nother project. That's part of the reason why WIT is not working on Attack on Titan anymore, because there was such a lapse that they were busy working on other stuff that they had to go on to another studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Really, it's all just about project planning, like anything. Yeah.
Big sip.
Yeah.
Hang on. Jenna says KY Kaiho intro rips. What's that?
Oh, Keep Your Hands Off Izukin! Absolutely. This is by Science Saru, and it's directed by Masaki Yuasa. Masaki Yuasa, the same guy who directed Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah.
And a lot of other stuff.
This rules. God.
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
And this anime is all about just three girls who meet in high school and decide to become animators and make their own anime. And it's basically just a love letter to anime and how you make it.
Huh. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm putting that on the list too.
Absolutely. There's another anime coming up from Science Saru this next season in the summer called, let me see, it's called Yurei Deco. So it's like Yureideco.
Y-O...
Y-U-R-E-I. Deco, yeah. And it's basically pitched as a sci-fi take on the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I don't know anything else off the top of my head from that, but like from the trailer and just that description alone and the character designs, I'm like, yeah.
Right away there was that what's the where was he? Where is he?
That weird little guy.
Yeah, the Mark Twain in the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
So I'm really looking forward to this one.
Big legs, God.
Yeah. It's written by Dai Sato, who is known for having worked on Cowboy Bebop and Eureka 7 and a bunch of other really good anime. Oh, and Wolf's Rain. Yeah, I love Wolf's Rain.
This looks so cool.
Yeah.
All right, it's on the list.
It reminds me a lot of Yuasa's one of Yuasa's previous animes called Kaiba. Kaiba is really cool. If you like the cutesy art style and character designs of Ranking of Kings,
Mm-hmm.
and you're looking for like a really cool cerebral sci-fi story, you will like Kaiba.
Just watch the shaving ad real quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is basically the opening for it. It's the series is about an amnesiac android named Kaiba who wakes up in a futuristic world where people are able to store their memories in these little cores that they put in their chest, and you're able to like switch bodies because of that.
Okay.
And basically, it's like he's got a locket around his neck of a picture of a girl, and he can't remember who that person is. So he's trying to search for this person, and he ends up finding about his past and how important he is to this actual world. It's a very endearing series.
This is really beautiful. This is really.
It is. It is like just this alone is beautiful, but the entire series itself is like one of my favorite things that Yuasa has ever done.
I gotta start watching anime.
I gotta start watching anime. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All right, what else is good? What else? Let's try to get back on track for recent season stuff.
All right, recent seasons. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at my anime doc right now, where I survey all of the newness. Maybe you might like Tiger and Bunny, because a new season of Tiger and Bunny has come out, and basically it is an anime. A superhero anime that predates My Hero Academia and Samurai Flamenco, where it's a world where superheroes are sponsored by corporations and basically compete in a Running Man type tournament, foiling crime and saving the city in order to earn sponsorship points. It came out like the first season came out like over a decade ago, and sort of flopped, but like it gained sort of like a enough of a fan following that Netflix greenlit a second season of the anime nearly 10 years after the first one. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm queuing up Skate the Infinity, which somebody said.
Yes, absolutely. Skate the Infinity.
Yeah, Skate the Infinity Trail. Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Bones. Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Clown. I saw a skateboard clown.
I saw a weird little guy. Yeah, this anime is awesome.
It's both so exciting and so discouraging to know how much good shit there is out there that I just don't watch.
It's like, how do you sift through it? How do you make the time for it? It's like, I have to ask myself these questions every day.
Well, you are our curation editor, so you're probably good at it.
Yes, yes, yes. There's a oh, I meant to mention there's not a trailer for this right now, but you
Hmm.
mentioned that you really enjoyed Promare and
Yeah.
Studio Trigger animes.
Hmm.
So Imayashi is coming out with a new anime. It's the only anime that I know of like right now that Trigger is working on aside from like the feature length Gridman project. But it's basically a spin-off of Cyberpunk 2077 called Cyberpunk Edge Runners. And it's supposed to be coming out this year, but we
Huh.
haven't seen anything from it. But
Yeah.
that's not like Netflix drops what they want whenever they want. And to my constant consternation, they drop
Hmm.
it like a week after they announce it. But like yeah, so you can look forward to that one. I think
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. What is Netflix's deal with anime right now? I think I remember the first time I saw what was Knights of Sidonia. I saw that like
Knights of
Netflix
Sidonia.
it had like the Netflix original anime opening at the beginning
Yeah.
of it, and then I like looked it up later. And I was like, wait, no, they didn't make this, right? Or they didn't fund it. How does
They
yeah.
I think that was relatively early on in like Netflix's relationship with anime production and licensing. They licensed that series, and then it became a Netflix like original. Same in the way of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like the new season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Yeah.
Stone Ocean. It's got the title card of a Netflix original anime
Hmm.
because Netflix has either acquired the license or they're funding the production in some way so
Gotcha.
as to have that come to their service before anything else, to
Yeah.
the consternation of many, many people who are very upset about that.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Speaking of freaky Netflix shit, have you watched either Baki or Baki Hanma?
I have not. I
Oh
have
my
not.
god.
I keep on hearing about it, and I mean to make time for it, but I never do. Tell me about it.
It's so dumb. It's like
You're really selling it to me. Come on.
okay, hang on, sorry. It's about I don't know. It's a fighting anime, but it is the nerdiest fighting anime I've ever seen, and it's just like God. How do I describe this? It's like if Joe
He threw a
Rogan.
punch at a 40-degree angle. Like, when will you
Yeah,
be able to arrive in Albuquerque or something?
yeah. It's like metaphysical, like Joe Rogan conversations, like the dumbass
Oh
shit
my
that he'd get into,
goodness.
where it's like, if you drink 10, pounds of sucrose right before a fight, you'll go into like hyper absorption mode, and like you're just like all this
It's like
completely made up metaphysical fighting shit, and it's just
it's
all
like
of that
that,
collided.
but if it actually were true,
Yeah,
were
yeah.
actually true.
So
That's
it's just a bunch
awesome.
of like big disgusting guys like running
Ooh.
around like punching each other and getting in these really gruesome fights. It's super nasty. Oh yeah, so Baki Hanma, the whole the first two seasons or the first like 24 episodes are on Netflix just as Baki. Then the next arc is on there as Baki Hanma as like a separate thing. Same animation style, but the whole first arc of this season is that Baki gets in a fight with an imaginary praying mantis. He's so good at imagining his opponents while he shadow boxes that he can actually fight them in his mind. And then he gets tired of shadow boxing humans and he wants to learn more from nature. So he takes this praying mantis and puts it in a cube in his basement. And then he just
This
studies it.
imaginary praying mantis in a cube.
It's a real
It is
praying mantis, but then he fights
okay.
an imaginary giant version of it, but his imagination is so vivid that it can actually hurt him, so he needs to beat this imaginary praying. It's so stupid.
I need to give this a couple episodes. I
And
need
they
to
just
watch.
freely like integrate like historical figures in there too. There's like a fake Muhammad Ali in
Oh
there.
my god.
There's there's a fake Che Guevara who's
Oh my
like the leader of like a martial arts communist resistance team, and like their whole thing is like, we're gonna overthrow our our occupiers, but we're not gonna use guns. So they just get so good at martial arts that they just Yeah, it's so weird. It's such a good show.
Firing key blasts with their fists.
Yeah, well, there are no key blasts in this show, but people are very good at like you can like throw your own eyelash at the perfect velocity that it'll like penetrate somebody.
Of course.
Anyways, sorry, I took us off topic there. What else is good? What else should we watch?
Let's see. As far as recent stuff, maybe you might like Dance Dance Dansuru. You might like Dance Dance Dansuru. And Dansuru is spelled Danseur. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but like that's the name for it. Wait a minute. Dan. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's basically an anime about this boy who falls in love with the power of dance, and his father is a stunt coordinator, right? Who passes away, and he decides to put away his dream in order to study Jeet Kune Do, basically like a reverse Bruce Lee situation, where like he wants to be the toughest in his class, but this girl like totally like clocks the fact that he loves ballet and encourages him to pursue his dream of like pursuing ballet.
Oh man, this looks awesome.
It is.
Love these wide character designs. This is really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been a good season for like wholesome anime.
Mm-hmm.
For like kind of like low stakes, like slice of life, like romance stuff, but also there's like obviously like action and suspense and dramas and stuff like that.
Very cool. People keep saying Odd Taxi in the chat.
Odd Taxi!
Natural.
Odd Taxi. You need to watch Odd Taxi. The opening for that is a bop. It is awesome. Yes.
I'm already in love.
That's the whole first episode.
The first app. Hang on. Now let me get the opening.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a walrus taxi driver. I'm on
yes. This is definitely one of the best series from last year. So good. The saxophone. It's just such a vibe. It's such a vibe.
So what kind of anime is this? Is this?
It's basically like a slice of life anime following around this walrus who does not want to build relationships with other people and basically uses his job as a pretense of having like single serving friendships, so to speak, to borrow the parlance of David Fincher's Fight Club. And basically there's crime, there's a missing person, there's disappearances, there's mysteries, there's these oddball side characters. It's awesome.
That sounds real fun.
Yeah. And everybody's an animal. Everybody's literally an animal. Like there's this one guy who just wants to have as many followers on social media as possible. He's like a hippo, like a blue hippo that wants to up his social following. I'm just like, sure, why not?
Swag
that guy, yeah, that's him.
Very cool.
And the walrus just wants nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with virality.
You know what I'm really excited for no reason?
Oh, the Tekken anime? Of course, yeah. That's another thing. You were asking me like what Netflix's deal with anime is right now. They've just been greenlighting a whole bunch of like, or at least like licensing a lot of animes that are adaptations of either video games or older series that have not been active for like decades.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have like this. They've got a new Spriggan anime. I don't know if you know what Spriggan is.
I vaguely remember Spriggan being a thing.
You might remember Spriggan from the fact that there was like a 1998 like anime movie that was produced by Katsuhiro Otomo. Let's see. No, that's the old one. That's the old Spriggan.
This right here? Okay.
Yeah. That's the new Spriggan.
Okay.
And this is being produced by David Production, the same studio behind JoJo Bizarre Adventure. The Spriggan manga has not been in like circulation for like over 2 decades. I don't know why they're making a Spriggan anime, but I'm not complaining. It looks cool.
Yeah, this looks all right.
Yeah.
It's really interesting seeing some studios both like sink and swim with like the fake 3D style or the fake 2D 3D stuff. Definitely seems like some people are really good at it. Other people not so much. And it even seems like it's inconsistent within series.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes shit will look awesome and other times not so much. Yeah. All right, this is the original one. This looks I think I have seen clips of this at like friends' basements.
The friend's basement canon of anime. right alongside Trigun.
Yep. Oh god, that is the ultimate friend's basement anime.
Yes.
I've never watched a full episode of Trigun. I've just like
oh my goodness,
had it in the background when I was playing Castlevania 64.
Oh, absolutely.
One day I'll watch Trigun. Anyways, Tekken. Everybody's mad at me for talking about Tekken. So the thing that has me excited about this is it looks like the choreo is pretty good, and there's like some actual Tekken nerd shit in here, like Heihachi hits the 1-1-2 combo, like his iconic annoying combo right there. So it's like, okay, the people who are making this like studied all the animation and stuff. 1-1-2. And then I saw King show up. I saw Paul. And King is my guy, the tiger head wrestler. So I'm just very hopeful that this is good.
Okay, I gotta leave you off with one last anime.
Yeah, hit me up.
One last anime, and this is not something that is out right now, but I just need to know that this is on your radar. I need to know this is on your radar. Okay. Do you know about Chainsaw Man?
I know about Chainsaw Man. I have not watched a Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man has not premiered yet. It will premiere in fall, but you at least need to search for the Chainsaw Man trailer because it absolutely whips, and I would be remiss to leave you without having you watch Chainsaw Man.
All right. This is our official trailer.
Yes.
Let me turn this up a bit.
This is like the belle of the ball when it comes to like fall premiere anime. Like one of the most anticipated animes of the year.
That must be Chainsaw Man.
That's Chainsaw Man. Everybody loves Chainsaw Man. The man made out of chainsaws who just wants to learn how to love and have friendship.
That looks so sick. That
Absolutely.
was very, very sick.
Absolutely. All right. I got to leave you now.
All right. Thank you, Toussaint. Where can people find more of your stuff?
You can find more of my stuff at polygon.com. You can find me on social media at the Saint of Tous, Tous, on Twitter. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for dropping in. What time is it? I'm probably gonna keep going here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for a little while. We'll find something to do. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. It's just me and you now. Hey, anybody else on the video team? Are you around? Do you want to call it? Jenna, you just fucking told on yourself. You don't have to if you're busy or if you're in transit or if you're working on stuff. I can solo this. I can take them. I can take them. What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's your Thursday, everybody? It's not often that we get to do a solo Pat stream. And see somebody else through cropping. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I got 2 cameras on. Solo Pat. Let me put on some music so I don't feel so lonely. Yeah, it's me. It was me all along. That was really good. That was some good anime recommendations, and I'm very excited to watch some of those. Let's put on the Super Street Fighter 2 soundtrack. Yeah, Toussaint had some good recs, and you should definitely check out some more of Toussaint's stuff on Polygon.com. Turn off this camera. There we go. How am I doing? I'm okay. Oh, I had a video come out today. I've been so fucking busy and stressed out and tired trying to get this video done, but it's out and it's up. And it can be viewed now. It's 27 minutes long. The Call of Duty video is out, Lance. Everybody bookmark it. Let me pull that up. It's funny. I'm glad that it's funny in a few parts because there were drafts of this video that were so depressing. So depressing. And this one was in editing for a lot longer. Editing, I mean, every phase of it was longer because it was a longer video. Let me grab a link for that for you. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Capital One. There you go. But there were parts, there were points where this script was so far into the Wendy's drive-thru that we invented the term in the Wendy's drive-thru to describe how far into the Wendy's drive-thru we were. And that joke is from that tweet where somebody's yelling, going on a huge long rant, and then the response is, "Sir, this is a Wendy's, right?" And it's still a bit in the Wendy's drive-thru, but hopefully the right amount now. Let me take a look at which video games I own. What we can do to fill another hour of streaming here. I could do some solo queue Fortnite. I've never done that. Jenna's on her way to bail me out. Mountain Blade, Hunter, Revengeance. Everybody see that there's that new Family Guy video game coming out, Warped Racers. It's got it's a mobile game, yeah, but I'm gonna find a way to stream it because it looks absolutely atrocious.
time to waste. Awesome.
Get out of here.
Who did this? Let's run.
Hey, I'm your man.
I love this game.
The audacity.
Perfect. There you go. That's the spirit. I love today.
So that looks cool. We got that coming out. We can look for that on no release date given. So maybe it's out now. Could be out now. Could be out now. Single player campaign mode. Yeah, I would love to play that story mode for this game. Cool. It's cool how many shows that guy has. I thought that there was Rick and Morty's in here, but it's that other show. It's what's it called? Solar Opposites, right? Like that's who this guy is. This guy's a solar opposite. He's not a Rick and Morty. He's from the same show. Oh, thank you, drummer. Yeah. Smedley was a guy. Holy shit. A complicated guy, obviously, right? Like, didn't go all the way into who he was or, you know, the things that he did within his life, but still a very important figure. A really good book about him just came out that I just got, and I'm in the first few pages of, called Gangsters of Capitalism, and it's about his life, and also it's sort of centered around the business plot, which was still sort of a it's hard to say how confirmed it is, right? It is a well documented thing, but also a often dismissed thing that happened where a bunch of business leaders in the run up to the New Deal proposed a fascist coup of the government to stop the New Deal from happening, which is scary.
What are you talking about?
Oh, just, you know, fun. We're talking about warped kart racers. It's funny to talk about this stuff with warped kart racers up on the screen, which is the kart racer where you can play as Family Guy.
It's incongruous because I am watching your screen now.
Yeah. Hey, welcome. Thank you for fucking bailing me out. I cannot believe this is what happens when you leave Pat on here alone.
I'm so sorry it took me so long. I didn't have Discord downloaded on my company computer.
Are you still at the office?
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
Right now I'm in the former SB Nation lounge. Now it's just a room, I guess.
Yeah. How was the shoot?
It went really well. We did some fun stuff that I think you guys are really going to appreciate. Some, what I'll describe as a light puppetry. I think is really gonna, you're really gonna enjoy it.
I love any opportunity to move a thing around and make pretend that it's alive.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a Clayton shoot for a Clayton video, so y'all get hyped for that. That might be next week. I don't know.
Hell yeah, Jenna. What do you want to see me play here? What should I play? Here's what I have to offer you.
Yeah, let me hear. Let me hear.
I have, let's see, Quake, I
Okay.
have Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I have Garfield Kart Furious Racing. I have...
Is it Furious Racing?
Yeah,
Is
you're
it
right.
a pun?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that would be it. I got Cruelty Squad. I got...
Oh, I've heard good things about Cruelty Squad. Actually, I would love to see you play some of that.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let me do that. Over to the gaming view. Power Drummer. Yes, I just saw Geller's video about Revengeance. It's so fucking good. Very fun watch. Alrighty, booting up the Cruelty Squid.
Hmm.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm helping. Okay. I'm really hyped to watch this video.
Yeah, I'll start a fresh save for you. And then also, yeah, I'll screen share it to you. Screen share to the chat as well.
Yeah, can we get a drink check in chat? What y'all sipping? Also, Slurp Juice is a meme now, and I was off the internet for 2 days because I had the days off. And days off for me mean days off from work, but also the internet.
Sorry about the sound, everybody. Hang on, sorry. 1 second. The sound situation is bad. Hang on. Sorry, everybody. Let me get into my options here. Okay. Okay, we're back. Sorry, we're normal now. Tell me about your beverage.
I don't have a beverage right now. I finished my wholesome water, and that was it. I see Lizzie who is drinking cold brew with chocolate milk, and that sounds incredible.
That sounds really good, Lizzie. I'll update our stream game real quick. I have a beverage here that I'm going to tell you about in just a second. Everybody else get your beverages into the chat.
Yeah, this game is... The visuals on this game are... What are we... This game came out, like, last year, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
It was in early access for a while, but now it's out.
Okay, was it in early access since the early 2000s?
No, it looks like this on purpose.
Okay. I love it. I'm very into it. I'm just surprised. I guess I haven't seen anything from this game. Because this is not what I was anticipating.
Alrighty. So, this is like, it's sort of an immersive sim, sort of in the, yeah, let's reset our progression. There we go. It's sort of an immersive sim in the vein of like Deus Ex and that kind of game, except it's just horribly cynical cyberpunk.
Okay.
So this guy's my handler.
Ooh, fucking Slimer. Fucking trucker Slimer over here. Okay. Also, I moved the computer farther from my body, so hopefully I'm less loud. But if I'm still loud, let me know.
All right, equipment and implants. So yeah, we have the screen where we can get implants. We can't afford any of them yet. There is the stock market here where we can purchase stocks and sell stocks. We can also sell human body parts, which also have value. So we can buy and sell on the organ stock market. And then there's the fishing market, which is ties into the fishing mini game.
Good. Okay. Great. Do the prices fluctuate at random, or are they connected in some way to the game?
They are connected. Prices are connected to the assassinations you pull off. So the basic concept of this game is that like you are a corporate assassin, right? So like you get hired by one corporation to kill members of other corporations, and sometimes that will cause one corporation's stock to go up and another one's to plummet. So you can also work the stock market. So like if you know that you're going to go after the head of GTC Holdings, you can kill them, or you can sell all your stock before you do that mission.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't mess with it much because like I don't really know how this stuff fluctuates, right? So
yeah,
let's go ahead and
I mean, if you put too many fingers on the market, if you flood the market with fingers, those fingers are not going to be as valuable. So you got to hold on to your fingers until the price really soars and then sell them.
So let's go ahead and start our first mission. I think this is just at the headquarters.
Okay. Man, the visuals on these. People in the chat are saying it's like a poorly researched Law and Order episode, Clerica Berica says. I'm like, yeah, that is this vibe. This is the...
I'm trying to remember.
They commissioned somebody online to make a video game to play in the background of a murder episode. God, the faces on these things.
Yeah, how do I talk? Hey, how do I talk?
I think you let your gun do the talking. God, is your cursor a weird decapitated hand?
Yeah, it's a little like disembodied wiggling hand. Let me check my settings real quick. Settings. All right, shoot, crouch, reload, zoom, use R. Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Oh, good. Okay, I love this. Yeah, classic beep speech. Some good sounding beep speech. I feel like if I played this game too much and then I looked away, the colors of the actual world would no longer make sense to me.
Simone, no, I have not sent people to engage with my content. Yeah, that's a good idea though. Simone, and everybody, please go engage with my content. I just had a YouTube video go up. It is very important for views on these videos that people engage with it early, so go ahead and even if you haven't finished the video, leave a comment saying, wow, I love gaming. Yeah, let's eat this slice of pizza.
Yeah, a very incongruous thing to put on this video. I'm going to drop the link into the chat again.
Thank you.
So it's coming. It's coming for you.
All right, there's a door.
Yeah, that's just a fun update on how the algorithm works on YouTube, is that it pays a lot of attention to how many views and comments you get very early on and disproportionately weighs them. So that's just, even if you can't watch a video immediately, clicking through on it still helps. It helps trick the algorithm into thinking a lot of people like our content.
We love playing tricks on computers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they already won by making us do it. Is this a tutorial?
Yeah, this is just like a training
tutorial.
Zone.
Okay. But also the video, I have not watched the video yet because it just recently came out, but I've read the script a few times. And
you were in on the table reads with us, I think.
Yeah.
I will warn you, it changed a lot since those table reads.
I fucking bet. based on, I feel like there was genuinely a full year where I would just hear you being like, there's another version of the script done, and I'm going to send it to somebody to look at it.
There was a version of the script that nobody should see. I think it was one of the... it was shortly before I came to you and Clayton with it. It was one of the ones that I went to Plant with initially to say, hey, Plant, I need you to take a look at something. This looks like the office space from Deus Ex. Anyways, let's go do a mission.
Cool. I'm into it. I'll to clarify for the audience, most of our videos are not in production for a year. Most of our scripts are not.
No.
That does not happen.
This was a big swing. I was working on this one in the background of other videos for on and off for quite a while. All right, so this is our first mission. Sigismund of the pharmaceutical department has been embezzling company funds, using them to gamble with highly speculative biological currencies. This would already be bad enough to warrant his immediate liquidation, but he has also become increasingly deranged, flying into fits of rage and vomiting blood all over the office. While you're there, you should also dispose of his accomplice, Jerry. He's scheduled to be hosting a meeting in the conference room with the other executives. Okay.
Okay. I love that there's no explanation for what Jerry has done, but should, while you're there.
Guilty by association.
The fact that this text changes from really horrible green to really horrible red is just like...
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start. Since it's your first day, I dosed you with a special combat cocktail. I dosed a special combat cocktail for you. That's nice of him.
Yeah.
So this is just the front door. So I can clearly see that. So these weird fucking dog things. All right, taken care of. And then if I kick him, there we go. And then I can harvest any organs that he had.
Holy shit. Okay. Living up to the name. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Liver acquisition complete.
Oh, nice. Love a liver. God, the gore graphics on the kick are pretty impressive. So you have to manually sort through the gore?
Yeah. You gotta sift through it, looking for the valuable bits. So in my Call of Duty video, one of the things that we talk about a little bit is how... Oops. 1 second, sorry. How any... Fuck.
You have to keep talking about your video while you're doing this.
Fuck.
This is the challenge.
Talk about how any sort of lingering anti-war sentiment that survived into the Modern Warfare series is just so completely undercut by the fact that those games feel incredibly good to play. This is a game that does not do that. This game does not make what you're doing here fun. There's no reload button. The way you reload in this game is you hold the right mouse button and then you've got to pull it down till you get to there. It is just so deliberately full of awful friction and terrible noises.
There is something... That's the thing about video games, right? Is that, no matter what your message is, if your gameplay is still about how fun and action is, then it has the great potential to undercut any messaging you do. And I feel like so many games run into this issue where it's bombing people's bad, except when you do it and then it's fun. And it's just the incongruity of that is so hard to get over. So I do appreciate that this game is no, all of this is gonna suck, and that's the point. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant to look at. How is it playing?
It's not a well-tuned game either. I'll say its level designs are fun from an immersive sim perspective. There's a lot of alternate paths to get around and find things. It is janky as hell, right? Enemy awareness states are pretty confusing. It's tough to look at. It's tough to listen to. It's not even particularly satisfying.
God, this is so funny.
I'm about to be dead.
Oh yeah, I can see that horrible tumor in the top left corner is red now. It seems bad.
Well, that's the thing, Lance, is I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a pretty fucking cool game. It's just not fun to play. It's cool to experience, and it's a yeah. I don't know. Hard to say.
Yeah, I recently. Did you ever play Antichamber?
No, I haven't played it yet.
It's from the mid 2010s, and it's sort of a Portal-esque kind of puzzle game where you get a gun and it can make cubes and move cubes and that kind of thing. And it's really interesting, but it's also just like at times infuriating and very purposefully so. Like the developers are like, it's called Antichamber with an I, as though you are against chambers. I streamed it, and everybody on my stream got to see me just devolve into fury and just like so respecting the hell out of the game and genuinely liking what it was doing while also being just like fucking fed up with playing it. And it's a good game, and I do recommend trying to play it, but it is also just fucking infuriating. They just make some choices, and they are like deliberate choices that are meant to kind of push at your expectations of what a game should be or should do, which I respect, but also I just want to play a good, fun puzzle game sometimes.
Now, I think I am recalling that. I think we played that on one of the sponsored streams with Janina Gavankar.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I think it was me and Simone on that one.
Okay. Is it the kind of white with really, really vibrant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How far did y'all get?
I mean, not far. We're just shooting the shit, and I think I was playing it, and I don't know anything about Antichamber. Just harvesting some dog organs.
Yeah, like you do. Gotta get in there and get a little blood under your nails, you know?
Why am I trying to go through the front door? Because I can't get through the side door. Can I shoot the side door open?
God, these textures. Whew.
Yeah, real schnasty.
Yeah. This game is like, it has the same vibe as Ren and Stimpy. And that it's just kind of nasty.
God, and like, look at those blocks on the side of the building with the little frowny faces.
The power clash. Oh, Jesus.
Looking for a vent. Let's try to find a vent that will take us into this building.
Okay. Keeping my eyes out. Really hard to know.
If I can grab that trash can, I might be able to jump over that fence.
Oh, I like this. Yes, I like this. Okay.
Going Deus Ex brain here.
Get some platforming in here.
I grab a second one. This might work. Oh, hang on. There's a ladder there. Where's that take me?
Nice.
Have you played Deus Ex?
No, I have not.
Should
I? It good?
Yeah, it's a really cool game. I think it's a very cool historical document. It's like its plot. I don't know if it really holds up or makes a lot of sense, but it's just a lot of like conspiracy theory word dump.
Okay.
But it is really cool. Like, such an ambitious game design, and does a lot of really cool stuff. That,
yeah,
like,
I know it's one of those. Yeah, go for it.
I was just gonna say that like is echoed a lot, like if you've played like a lot of modern arcane games and stuff like that.
I mean, I love modern arcane games.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah,
All right, we'll have to check that out. Yeah, I know that's one of those. It's one of those games that was like feels like it's worth playing because I know it's very influential, and sometimes those games are just worth playing so that you can see that kind of those threads. You get gassed?
Yeah, I'm getting gassed. Yeah.
Damn. Poof. I love the gas is there, and then when it's done, it's gone.
No need to stick around.
No need to have particle physics. Those would just slow you down.
Alright, we're about to explode again.
Oh no!
If that happens a couple more times, they'll give me a special implant that'll stop penalizing me for dying.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, good. Are there life where am I thinking of? Are there health packs? Or you just have to wander around until you die?
If you find hot dogs or pizza around the environment, you pick those up and your guy goes,
fucking classic.
Yeah.
What I love about that is that I feel like every time I eat a hot dog, I'm willingly trading a day off my life. And it's worth it because I love hot dogs, but they are one of the least healthy foods I can picture.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't like thinking about that because I do like eating hot dogs.
Yeah, me too. I love a street dog.
Veggie dogs are okay.
Yeah, veggie dogs are probably fine.
Especially if you're like topping that bad boy up. Like if you're like putting some, some stuff on there. Like eventually get to a point where you can't even really tell what's on there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can combat the damage a hot dog is inherently doing to your body.
All right, let's let them chill out for a second. Look at these awesome toilets.
Oh, are those what those are?
Oh, hang on. Throw toilet.
Oh, God.
Yes, toilet kill. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
But you went out the same way that you lived, throwing toilets.
Died doing what I loved. Cool. Okay, well, let me respawn.
I'm curious how you knew those were toilets. What context that convinced you of that?
I think it's because I came into the room from a vent, and my video game sense told me that if you sneak into a building using a vent, and you see a guy standing facing a thing, that thing is a toilet.
Okay. Yeah, I think that tracks. I think that's sound logic.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Simone, for the engagement update. It sounds like people are engaging with the video. We love it.
You love to see it.
We love engagement. Love a very long engagement.
I mean, they do look like they're full of shit. So
yeah,
I think that tracks.
Full of poopy. Or they do kind of have a throne design to them, though, which is very cool. Sort of an eldritch toilet.
Yeah, they're very good goth. Like, if I were in Dracula's castle and this is what his shitter looked like, be pretty impressed.
I was working in the lab. Okay, here we go. Right. Oh, close the door, close the door.
The lab is a good funny. Calling the bathroom the lab, it feels like a real specific kind of dad move. Oh, sweet dinosaur! You can still save them to engage with your spouse, but it always helps. It always helps to have people click through early. Also, it's extremely sweet that you watch Polygon videos with your spouse. Holy cow!
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I have that's like that, my appointment viewing, other than Polygon videos, which I love to watch. Oh, geez, shit, fuck.
Oof.
Gotta reload.
Oh, nice shot.
Thank you. It's great that the ammo icon, which you can see in the lower left corner, is just inexplicably a little awful clown face.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, it's hard to parse on my screen. Whoa, whoa, what? Whoa, what?
See if that guy had any organs. Okay.
Pat him down for organs.
Let's grab the shotgun to help us get out of here.
Oh, I love that so many people in the chat watch the Polygon videos with their partners. That's honestly, that's extremely sweet, and I like knowing it.
That is really cool.
My partner and I have been slowly rewatching Batman Beyond together.
Oh, hell yeah. That's such a cool show.
It's so good.
What are some of your favorite apps so far?
Oh man, I really love, God, the one with Shriek, the guy who controls sound stuff. We just watched that episode, and like I remember it so vividly from watching it on the TV, like as a kid, because it's the one where like Bruce Wayne starts to hear voices, and he's like, "This seems bad. The voices are telling me to do things that are bad for me."
Yeah. That's so scary.
And he gets put into a hospital because he's clearly can hear voices that nobody else can hear. And like they get the guy and they clear him up and they arrest him, or he gets away. I can't remember. But at the end, there's this sequence where Terry, the new Batman, is talking to Bruce Wayne, and Terry's like, "How did you know you weren't just insane?" And Bruce Wayne is like, "Well, the voice in my head keeps calling me Bruce, and that's not what I call myself."
Oh.
And that's just such incredible writing. It's kind of harrowing.
Yeah, man. What a fucked up guy.
Yeah, for real. And it's just like, I remember that, just watching that as a kid and being like, oh damn, Bruce is really messed up. He's not healthy in different ways.
Of messed up Bruce's, I don't know if I ever got your opinion on The Batman. Do you have one?
I haven't watched it yet. I was actually just talking to Clayton about this after the shoot, because I haven't watched it yet. But I might do that this weekend.
I started it. I think I'm going to finish it this weekend. He's such a fucked up loser in it. It's great. Like, that's one thing they absolutely got really well in there, is that like Bruce Wayne is a complete weirdo.
I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I'm not excited about the length, but I am excited to sit down and watch it. Maybe I'll just make a big old bowl of popcorn, pour myself a little drinky, get really into it.
That sounds lovely. I think that's I gave myself permission to like not do it in one sitting, which is like normally when I watch movies I'm like, I should watch this whole thing.
That's smart.
To see how the director intended it, but with that one I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna watch an hour and then take a break.
That's a good strategy, yeah. That's true. I don't give a shit about the director's intention for this movie, so I'm into that. Yes, both Simone and I have watched Our Flag Means Death. I don't know, but Pat, have you gotten around to that yet?
I watched it, yeah. I watched the first. I mean, I guess there's only one season. I watched the season of it that's out. Okay.
Yeah, I just assumed Kendra is super into it.
Yes, yeah. It is a good Venn diagram there. Yeah, it's fun. It's I had an arc with it where I was like, I don't like this, and then I thought that it was gonna be, and then like a couple episodes in, I'm like, oh, I think I see where this is going. I really like this. I thought it was gonna be very tense, right? I thought there was gonna be a lot of underlying tension with what was going on between the sort of two main characters, and then that tension just sort of went away again. I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this that much. It's very funny and sweet, and it was a really pleasant watch, but like it is not living rent free in my head.
That's fair. Yeah. I had a great time with it. I was also nervous at first because I feel like there's this kind of comedy where it's like, let's put modern stuff in the old times. Yeah. And that's the whole joke. I was really nervous it was going to be one of those kinds of shows, but I don't think it is. I think it handles everything pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some of that tone still in there, but it's like, it is funny. It is in fact funny when they do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they're just banking on it being like, wow, they're pirates talking about pronouns. Isn't that funny? I think it's like, it's smart. It's well done. Yeah. It's not the only jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show. If you go chat, if you haven't watched it, I think you'll like it. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm being moited.
By whomsto? A fellow. Just the bit that these bodies fall apart. Oof.
Oh, I got 8 health here. This isn't looking good. Yeah, here's a bag of chips.
Oh, nice. Well, it didn't heal you for much.
I'm dead.
Ooh.
The game's hard.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than I expected it to be.
Hang on, wait. Police Are No More says it kind of intersects with Batman. Wait, is Izzy Hands in that?
Is it? Yeah, is Izzy Hands in it? What's that actor's name? Hold on.
It's Con O'Neill, I think.
You are exactly correct.
Yeah. I know he's also in Elden Ring, and he doesn't know he's in Elden Ring. Which
what?
Rules. Yeah, I mean...
What?
From what I understand about the way they do video game recording sessions is usually it's just like, they don't even tell you what you're in. They just put you in the booth, and it's like, yeah, this is Bandai Namco fantasy game, right? Because of like embargo stuff, like they're super, super, super strict about telling you what the project you're in is.
Oh, God, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, so he's Moog. He's Lord of Blood.
He's Moog.
Yeah.
All right, I smoked that fool. All right.
Yeah, he was easy win.
That's funny.
But yeah, like I heard of like New York theater people and stuff, like, you know, signing a whole bunch of NDAs and taking a job and then later finding out that they're like in fucking Red Dead 2. Just because they went in for, you know, untitled Take-Two cowboy game 7 years ago.
God, that's incredible. That's so cool. I'm just thinking about like I'm thinking about the experience of playing a video game and then hearing something and being like, that's familiar, but I can't put my finger on why. I don't know if I'd recognize my voice out of context.
Your own?
Yeah, I think there's a chance that I wouldn't recognize it.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, okay, the toilet's released a stink bomb. I understand now.
I understand that too, yeah.
I don't know. Do you think you'd be able to recognize your name just out?
It depends on which of my voices I was doing. Like if I was just talking like me, maybe not. But if I was doing like this, you know, the standard Pat Goblin voice or something, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's my Goblin voice. I know that.
Can you break us off a chunk of that real quick if you feel comfortable?
Yeah. Gotta sit up straight.
I live in a little cave, and I come out and I stab people and take their treasures.
So that's sort of my basic Goblin voice.
I love that you have to have better posture to do the Goblin voice.
I was so slumped before I did that. So, I mean,
that was a really good Goblin.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you have a Goblin voice?
Do
you want to do a Goblin voice there in the SB Nation Lounge?
Yeah, let me break a chunk off.
Yeah.
God, okay, what Goblin voice?
I can feed you a line if you like.
Yeah, give me a line.
I like to keep my daggers nice and blunt.
I like to keep my daggers nice and blunt.
That was more
good.
Witchy. Kind of witchy.
It was goblin-y too, though.
Goblin-y, okay. I guess I'm trying to... What makes something goblin-y in a voice? This is a tricky one.
I think there's a phlegminess that needs to be in there. Like a back of the throat sort of phlegminess. Like, it's the sort of like bass nastiness of an orc, but without as much of like the imposing, threatening thing.
Okay. Let me try. I'm gonna try another line.
Yeah.
I like to eat crush. That's nothing. This is nothing. I need to workshop my goblin.
That was a kind of cool. That was something cool though. I don't know what that was, but that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was more like some sort of sewer creature, which is close to goblin, I think.
That's true. The dichotomy of, or the taxonomy of like little creatures and stuff like that is so interesting. How it's represented across other various fantasy media.
I like the overlap. Yeah.
There's a spectrum of nasty little green guys.
Yeah.
And we love them all. We love them all.
They're all good. They're all doing their best.
Plus, Greg says a gremlin is just a post-industrial goblin. Huh. No, that's absolutely right. That is so
That
true,
is literally right. Yeah.
Like a goblin might like live in your head and cause you to have, you know, the madness or something, but a gremlin like lives in your computer and causes it to have the madness.
Yeah, it lives on the wing of your plane. It makes your plane go mad. Yeah.
That's really, and that's interesting that in like World of Warcraft and stuff, the goblins are the technology nasty little green guys. When those should be gremlins. The goblins should be pre-industrial. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe the goblins are post-industrial and the gremlins sabotage the machinations of the goblins. Who knows? This has been Polygon Thursday. We'll be back next Thursday. Jenna, thank you for hopping on and bailing me out.
Pat, thank you for leading the stream and being willing to go for it solo. Before you leave, could you go ahead and plug your video one more time?
Yes, please. Hi, everybody. I had a video come out today. It's been in the works for on and off in the background of other stuff for about a year, maybe a little bit more. It's a 30-minute video about Call of Duty and how it became really stupid and cringe. Yeah, and it's I don't know, it's an important video to me, and there's still a lot of stuff there to unpack and talk about and like examine. I think like I'm already thinking about like other parts of this that fractured off that could be their own stories one day, but like for now, like this is the start. This is what I was able to get done. And I think it's okay.
It's a huge triumph of Pat.
Well, thank you. And I would love it. It is a very, very, very Pat video, and I'd love if all of you watched it and did some engagement so other people can watch it.
Yeah.
But that's
Get
that.
the word out there. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
That's right. And yes, Power Drummer, I echo what Power Drummer says. Everybody, after you watch the video, look up War is a Racket by Smedley Butler. It's a very, very short pamphlet. You can read it in probably 10 minutes. And then there's an extended, larger one that has some addendums and stuff. But yeah, enjoy it. Take care. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.